What is up, my Hylians? This is Master Link 40 and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. If you guys remember, in the last episode, we completed the rest of the Big Run Sword side quest and of course obtained the Big Run Sword, one of the most powerful swords in this game. In today's episode, we're going to explore the 5th dungeon, the Fire Temple. But before we get started, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really does help out the series, it really does. Now, how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having an awesome day. Alrighty, the beginning of the Fire Temple. My opinions on this is not that hard of a dungeon, and it is really, well, I like it. So, I really don't have nothing to say about it. And we gotta sell us, well, we've seen these guys are fire keys. And we don't have a wooden shield anymore, Navi. Alrighty then, so let's go ahead and head over to the left and see what's up. And, oh, would you look at that? It's Darunia! Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it really is Link. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he is going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go ahead and try to seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoner cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. Alrighty then, so the first thing we're going to do is head over to the left, and then we're going to go ahead and step on that switch once we get right over there. And then boom. We free a Goron. Every single Goron, and I mean every single Goron, will have a small key. So you don't have to talk to him, it's completely optional, but what you really need is to open that small chest and obtain our very first small key in this dungeon. Like I said, every single Goron will have, prison Goron will have a small key with them, so let's go ahead and talk to him. Like I said, this is completely optional. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll teach you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunia went, you have to do something about the pillar stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. And I should have healed before coming into this dungeon, but that's no big deal. We have one fairy and a blue potion, so it will not be that bad. So the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and I cannot talk today. Let's go ahead and leave this room and head over to the opposite direction. Alright, I'll just ignore these keys since, like I say, it's required to come over here, so done and done. Now, before we go ahead and go straight, because you see there's a locked door over there, what we're going to do now is, it doesn't matter where you go, because you're going to go both ways. Let's go ahead and head over to the left real quick. So, what we're going to do right now is head straight to the bottom, and before we're also going to go to the top. Alright, going to the top is completely optional, but it will give us an extra gold scutula. But we're not going to do that just yet. What we're going to do is go ahead and release this Goron and contain another small key. Let's go ahead and pick that up. And then number 2, or just one again, since we used one. And let's talk to this Goron and see what kind of amazing tip he can give us. Of course, we're releasing you. Here's a secret for saving me. A wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. So keep that in mind. Alrighty then, since we got that key, now let's go ahead and leave this door and go on top. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and just stand right here and play the Song of Time. And the block should come right down to where block the the bottom doorway. Alright, that's done with. Let's go ahead and climb it up and go on top of this door and see what's through here. And we got ourselves a gold scutula and a new enemy. Great. And you got these floors. You can consider this as an enemy as well if you want to. And I don't know. But right after this, we got ourselves a new enemy. These guys are called Likes. Let's go ahead and let Navi explain it to us. Like, an enemy that eats shields and certain clothes. Beat it quickly and get your ear back. So basically, don't let this guy eat you, because if you do, he'll take your Hylian shield and your color tunics. He will not take your swords. Why the heck would a Like want to take that? But yeah, he will take your Goron tunic, or yeah, he will not take your Kokiri tunic. He will not. So I'm gonna back away from it and just use arrows to kill him. That's my recommendation. Cause I'll be honest with you, when I was a kid, when I first played this game, these guys used to scare the living crap out of me. I'm being honest with you guys right now. And we'll go ahead and collect another gold Scutula. I'm being honest with you guys, but these guys aren't so bad now. I mean, I didn't know how to kill them but arrows. And I did not like killing them with my sword. No, just to be honest. But anyways, since we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and head over to the opposite direction. And be careful, and yes, you need to have your Goron tunic on at all times. If not, then I would say you're going to be in a heat resistant area, and then a timer will be activated. So keep the Goron tunic on at all times, and if you did get swallowed by that like, and you didn't get your items back, you can always go to the shop in the Goron City to get your Goron tunic back, which I think it's about 300 or 200 or 300 rupees. But anyways, you might be wondering how the heck do you see, if you use your sword and then hit it on this wall. So keep that sound in mind. I'm going to do it 2 more times. Alright, if you hear that sound, what you want to do is place a bomb right there and let it explode. Then boom, a path shall now be open. And then, hey look, another Goron. Let's see, let's go ahead and collect another small key. I believe this is our 3rd one. And let's talk to this Goron. Alrighty, what's the secret? There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use this Goron special crop to do the job. That's a little bit interesting. Alrighty, since we finally got our small keys, we got other extra stuff, we can now move on. So what we're going to do now is head over to the right where that locked door was, and we can finally move on. Alrighty, so now let's just go ahead and use a small key. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is go ahead and equip our hook shot. And we're going to go ahead and stick up to this wall. Let's go ahead and keep on climbing it and keep on climbing it until we get to the top. You will find some keys over to the right side, and you'll find some heart recoveries on the left side. Let's go ahead and kill these guys. Done and done. You know, I think I might get those maybe. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and push this block straight to the bottom. And be careful and watch out for that flame. But thanks to the power of the block, it will, you know, block it away. So what we're going to do is jump now and let the fire rise us up. Like that. But don't get to the edge or you will get crushed. And then boom, good thing we get to the other small key. Alrighty, we're getting ready to have a new enemy right now. These guys are called Torch Slugs. These guys are not that hard. So basically, Torch Slug. When the fire on its back is extinguished, it will run away. Destroy it before it relights. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Okay, of course these guys are not that hard. I don't ever think I've ever seen a slug refire itself. Not being like serious. And these guys are not that hard to kill. So that's done. Blah 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 blah. So what we're gonna do now is go ahead and push this block right down here. Man, it's not that hard. It's that pretty simple. But let's go ahead and push it right over here. And let's go ahead and climb it once we push it in where it wants it to be pushed. There we go. And let's go ahead and jump right over here and climb. Now for this next thing you want to do, I like to line this up carefully. I believe, yeah, we're in the right spot. This is what I like to do. You go ahead and climb up, do L target, and place a bomb right down here and let it blow up that crystal. And yes, once that crystal is activated, boom, the fire barrier will disappear. But listen to that, you have limited time to get up here. But don't worry, once you're like right around here, you won't have to worry about it unless you drop accidentally and have to do it all over again. It's not that hard, not that hard. Alrighty, so the camera angle's gonna get a little bit weirder now, but let's not worry about it. You got yourself some boulders over here, and you're gonna have to find some random doors. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and find some, like I said, find random doors. We're gonna find some random Gorons as well. I hear a gold Skulltula, and warning, watch out for those boulders. So let's see if we can, yeah, let's go through this room. There's shit. Aha, I'm correct. There is another Goron. Like I said, you will find these Gorons like a lot in this dungeon, so the more Gorons you find, the more keys you will have. And there's another small key. And let's see what this Goron can give us. Alright, what's the secret, my friend? When you are on fire, you can put it out by swinging your sword or rolling forward. Did you know that? Of course I knew that. If you guys didn't know that, keep that in mind. Because you still have fire on yourself, you're still going to take damage until you get that fire off you. Alright, now we're done with that. Let's go ahead and find another small key. Because I'm pretty sure we need one more before we move on. Okay, maybe. Okay, watch out for that, I guess. Really bad timing, people. Really bad timing. I think we're good right now. Okay, there's nothing over here. Aha! You see that switch over there? There we go. Let's go ahead and activate that switch, and boom! We get ourselves another small key. Now, I believe this is a small key so we can get right now until later. So, let's go ahead and get off the chest, so let's grab it. Alrighty, that's done. Let's talk to the Goron and see what he's got to say. What's the secret, my friend? In this temple, there are doors that falls down when you try to open them. When one of these doors starts to fall, move. If you use a sample of the Goron's special crop, you can break it. Now, we'll talk about these movable doors later on when we get to more into the dungeon. So now we got our keys, we can go ahead and move on. We won't be able to get any more keys for now until we'll be able to open up that locked door. If I know where it is. And like I said, watch out for the boulders. Not that big of a threat. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Alrighty, so there's nothing in here. There's nothing over to the right. I believe you got the compass or the map, so I'm not going to worry about that. So caution, be very, very careful when you ride around this little mini bridge. Or just bridge in general, whatever. Like I said, just be careful or you'll just fall all the way back down from the beginning area. So it's not that hard. Just take it nice and easy, and you'll do just fine. So the next thing, well, nothing that big. So and then you'll find yourself a freaking fire and everywhere. Blah 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 blah. Anyways, don't worry about that. Just keep on walking. Don't head over there yet. Got yourself some red bubbles over there. We're not gonna worry about those either. Just keep on heading over here. And you don't have to worry about the fire. I'll take that heart recovery. Thank you. Okay. Then bada bing bada boom. Won't have to worry about this. And let's see what's over here. Ah, yeah, we're on the top of here now. And you got yourself some torch slugs and a crackable. I wouldn't call it a wall. Hang on, let's see what Navi wants. Okay, just get away from it. Never mind. And let's drop down. Not gonna listen to you, Navi. Not gonna listen to you. Yeah, that's like the quickest way to get down there. And would you look at that? Hey, another Goron. Let's go ahead and grab this small key. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. What's your secret, my friend? Somewhere in this temple, you're sure to meet up with some creatures that dance as they attack. Arrows won't hurt them. Looks like you might need some of Goron's special crop. That's all I have to tell you. Yeah, to be honest, none of these tips are that useful. But anyways, since we got our small key, let's go ahead and climb all the way back up. And yeah, watch out for the slug or you're gonna go all the way back down there. It's not that hard. Alrighty, he's taken care of, so let's go ahead and head over to that switch. Hope we can make that. Yes, we can. And that should open that very far cage right over there. And just be very careful and don't drop all the way back down. It's not that hard to progress back up. Just be very careful. And I'll take care of that slug. Hang on. Yeah, he won't light back up. He'll just start running away. Boom and boom. So I don't have to worry about him attacking me. Then boom. Alrighty, let's go ahead and collect another small key. And let's see what kind of useful information he can give us. If you find a place that you can see on the map but can't reach, try playing your ocarina. Like what we did when we get that Ghost Cthulhu. Alright, now we're done with that. We can now go ahead and move on. So, let's see. Oh great, let's see. Alright, we don't have to go right back down there, but it's a good little time saver in case you got a game over or whatever. So, now we're done with that. This time we're going to go through this path again. This time we're going to go to that locked door. I mean, like I said, just ignore that and ignore the red bubbles. And if that happens, just climb back up. You'll be fine. Let's climb right up here and then open up the locked door. And we can move on. Alright, I got nothing to worry about over here, so let's just go ahead and keep going on and open the door. Alright, so what we're going to do now is head over to the left side over here, and just watch out, there'll be some fire or flame fences, if that's what you like to call them, but you got nothing to worry about it. So... And yeah, they won't hurt you that much. Alright, don't worry about that little fake door there. We'll talk about those in a second. But right now, we're going to go ahead and go through this door. And, well, nothing important over here, but we can't reach this Goron yet. So, aha. So, we don't want to head over this side, actually. We've already been through here. Yeah. So, what we're going to do is head over, to the left side. And not do that. Fire key is so annoying. Yeah, like I said, avoid the little fire traps and you'll be okay. So we're gonna do now step on this switch and the flame fence, or flame area should go down, but be warned, you are timed. So you don't have that much time, so you gotta go as quick as possible, then the flame fence should raise back up. Now, one of the Gorons mentioned about these fake movable doors, so let's try opening it. Get aware. So what you want to do about that is place the bomb right there, and then it will explode and then get rid of it like that. And then boom, there's the actual door. And look at that, fellas, it's mini boss time. We got this mini boss is called a flare dancer. Extinguish its flaming clothes first. So like I said, the Goron said, do not use arrows on these guys. What you want to do is use your hook shot. And then beat the mess out of this thing as quick as possible. I think what you can do is like hit them about 2 or 3 times per time. Then it'll just have different clothes per freaking time. So let's go ahead and get rid of it. Go ahead and get rid of it now. Yeah, you have to repeat this 3 times. Well, not 3 more times. 3 times total. You just keep repeating the same process until he explodes. Get back over here. Take this, and then boom, he's gone. Let's get out of here. Okay, didn't see that coming. But you might be wondering what we do now. Go up here. I'm not gonna worry about that. Whee! Another movable platform. And boom, let's move on. You'll be seeing one more of these flare dancers later on. So let's keep going. Oh man, 20 minutes already. Oh boy, we should be getting closer to the dungeon item by now. So, here's what I like to do. Line myself up. Place a bomb. And then boom. Let it explode to the crystal and let it activate. Limited time activation, and that was stupid. Alrighty. Oh, would you look at that? We are close. Alrighty then. You'll have plenty of time. So what we're going to do is activate that switch. That flame will disappear to that chest. But be warned, you are limited time. So I'm going to use a Phaor's Wind in case I accidentally fall down the little... It's not a bottomless pit, but it's a pit, but it's not bottomless. But here's my recommendation. If you do fall, I recommend you use Phaor's Wind just to work right back up here. But I'm just going to use it in case I mess up. So, here we go. Okay, that was an accident. I'll be right back. Man, every time when I try to explain something, I always jinx myself. My gosh. It's hilarious, to be honest. It really is. So, let's try this again. That is just hilarious. Anyways, let's try again. Alright. After jinxing myself, we get ourselves the dungeon element, the Megaton Hammer. Yes. Oh goodness, my gosh. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to end it off right here because I'm already into 20 minutes and, you know. So, I thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please give this video a like. Comment as many times as you like. If you haven't already, subscribe and join the Hylian Squad. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Goodbye.